The Young and the Restless spoilers for the next 2 weeks tease that some surprises are in store. During the week of February 3rd to 7th, Sharon Newman will continue to fret about what the future holds. She's got a lot on her mind thanks to her cancer diagnosis, so Ray Russell will do his best to support her. Sharon will stay busy by prepping meals and getting things in order around the house. She'll fear her chemo will leave her unable to keep up with her usual activities soon. Ray will give Sharon a pep talk about how far cancer treatments have come and insist Sharon may not be all that affected. Even so, Sharon will struggle to cope. Thankfully, a visit from Cassie Newman's spirit will provide comfort later. Cassie will appear to Sharon and give her some words of encouragement. Meanwhile, Kyle Abbott will be in the doghouse following a couple of confessions. He'll admit his San Francisco kiss with Summer Newman and acknowledge that Summer's in his head. Kyle will want Lola to admit Theo Vanderway's in her head, too. Lola's reaction will leave Kyle wishing he hadn't said that. Later in the week, Theo and Lola will share a steamy kiss of their own. As for Kyle, he'll take a bigger plunge by caving into temptation and sleeping with Summer. Other Young and the Restless spoilers say Theo's motives will be questioned. Jack Abbott will put Theo on the hot seat and perhaps wonder if his intentions toward Lola are more than friendly. Jack won't know about that lip lock or the Skyle hookup, but he'll realize Theo could make matters worse. As for Amanda Sinclair, she'll be in panic mode when she discovers Ripley Turner in her hotel room. Amanda's abusive former fiancé will just be casually waiting on Amanda's bed. It won't be long until he gives Y&R fans a glimpse of his troubling behavior. Speaking of troubling behavior, we should see more of that from Tanner Watts, too. Tessa Porter's tour with Tanner is going well, and these exes have been bonding again on the private jet. Some viewers may think they're headed for a reunion, but we have to look a bit deeper at what Y&R is doing here. Tanner apparently swiped Tessa's phone so he could text back Mariah Copeland, an obvious attempt to rattle her. They're slowly inching Tanner into manipulative territory, which isn't where a love story blooms. Not to mention conservative Y&R didn't just randomly have Tessa label herself as gay after Theo hit on her. It was a deliberate decision, one they're not likely to undo now. When you add the fact that Tanner's arc is short-term, the signs are there for Tanner to cross the line and get rejected. Of course, there may be some misunderstandings on Mariah's end that blow things up. Whatever the case, the Young and the Restless spoilers say this storyline will continue to develop in the week ahead and during the week of February 10th to 14th. Meanwhile, it looks like Newman Enterprises' 50th anniversary celebration will kick off. Victor Newman will greet a surprise guest, so it'll be interesting to see if that's Noah Newman or someone else. Either way, Noah will indeed be back in town to support Sharon soon, so he'll also head to Victor's big bash. Back with Amanda. She'll refuse to budge. Ripley may deliver some threats that Amanda doesn't take kindly to. Once Amanda's able to wrap her head around Ripley's arrival, she may stand up to him and rev up his anger in the process. Billy Abbott's headed for a spin-out, which may come after getting stuck in all the Ripley drama. Finally, Phyllis Summers will get a good dose of payback. Will that be on Abby Newman or even Adam Newman? Those are options to consider, but so is Kyle if he plays games with Summers' heart. The Young and the Restless spoilers has some fun news to pass on about a fan-favorite Y&R star. Eric Braeden, who portrays the iconic Victor Newman on the CBS soap. As you might know if you are fortunate enough to follow Eric on Twitter, he frequently tweets about his thoughts on various topics and keeps fans up to date about what he and his family are up to. Well, recently, Eric posted a photo of himself all dressed up in a suit, alongside two of his co-stars, Crystal Cowell, who portrays Lily Winters, and Michelle Stafford, who portrays Phyllis Summers. All three of the Y&R stars are smiling big and looking happy together. Eric's caption reads, "Two of my favorites." Eric's followers simply love the photo and have been replying steadily to his post. One said, "You have excellent taste, Eric." Another said, "Great picture. You all look fabulous." And another said, "The guy in the middle is quite awesome, too." It didn't take long for Michelle Stafford to tweet back as well. She said, "Back at y'all baby. I love you so." And one fan responded with a bit of humor to the post. He said, "Phyllis. Victor can't stand Phyllis. LOL." Eric has been replying to some of the feedback he's received on the photo as well. One gentleman fan said, "Eric, can I get a job on Y&R? All those fabulous women. I'd love working there." Eric replied, "Ha ha 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 ha, don't blame you." Eric's nice tweet about his Y&R colleagues came just after another tweet in which he announced a Meet the Author event in San Angelo, Texas, on February 15th. As you might know, Eric published a book titled, "I'll Be Damned, How My Young and Restless Life Led Me to America's #1 daytime drama" back in 2017. Fans have been steadily replying to that tweet as well, which included a photo of a huge billboard in Texas featuring the book and an announcement about the Meet the Author event. It should be a great time for those fans lucky enough to be able to attend. At any rate, it's always great to see Eric tweeting and sharing things with his followers. Did you enjoy seeing the photo of Eric with Crystal and Michelle?